Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steph. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. So today guys, we're going to do a shop my stash indie makeup brand style. I'm going to take you on over to my beauty room, and then we're going to come back over here to my filming room, and you're going to go with me through the picking out process. I am going to do a full face of just indie makeup brands. Some brands are larger than others, but I'm really excited to be dipping back into some of these products again. I think you're going to see a lot of well-loved products in today's video. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it, guys. If you all want to see this shop my stash, get ready with me, indie makeup brand style. Keep on watching. All right, guys, so let's start by picking out a primer. As you can see, I have nothing organized down here. We didn't get to touch this in my last declutter when I did the concealers and the foundation. Now, I don't know that I have an indie makeup brand primer. I have a lot of Wet n Wild, a lot of e.l.f., a lot of NYX. We have some Rare Beauty and Fenty. Is Milk makeup? Would Milk be considered an indie brand? They might be. Oh, definitely not Urban Decay. Tatcha. Tatcha is an indie brand. I don't believe Tatcha has been bought by a large corporation, and I love Tatcha. So, you know what? I'm trying to finish up this one. So let's go in with the Silk Canvas today. Okay, now for setting spray, what do I have? What do I see that is an indie makeup brand? Is Hourglass considered an indie makeup brand? You know, they're a very large brand. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this is the one from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh one. I like this one. Oh, and you know what? I have the Moira one over there at my filming desk, so I'll use a combination of this one and the Moira one. Okay, now from down here, we're gonna move up. I have not organized yet since my last declutter, but we need to pick a foundation. I was thinking of doing the LYS. That way I could even use the new concealer. So let's go in with this one. This is the Triple Fix, and I use the shade LG6. And then up here, back here, I have the LYS concealer. And I have two different shades. This one is LG3. This is the darker one. And then back here, I have the lighter one. Let's see. This one is, camera focus, LN6. Actually, no, I think this is the darker one. This is the darker one. And then that other one's the lighter one. So I'm going to pick up both of these, and we'll use these along with the foundation. Now from this shelf, we move up to the powders. Let's see. We got Huda Beauty there. RCMA. RCMA is an indie makeup brand, isn't it? We got some Hourglass there, Rare Beauty back there, Jacqueline. I didn't get rid of the Jeffree Star powder. I don't remember if I said I was going to get rid of it, or I think I was going to hold on to it a little bit longer. Well, I decided to hold on to it a little bit longer. I do enjoy that powder. Okay, look. Let's do the LYS. I'm going to do this to set my T-zone, but for my under eye area, let's do the Thrive. I like this one, the Thrive Cosmetics. Actually, yeah, I'll do this to set my under eye and to set my T-zone, and I'll use the LYS to set the perimeter of my face. Okay, so far, this is our basket of goodies. Let's go on over to the other side of the room. I'm gonna put this here, and let's choose a bronzer. So we got Kiko Milano here. There's one from Moira back there. What is this one? Laura Geller, Revlon, Glamlight. You know, I do like this one. I do like this one from Glamlight. Let's see. Let's open it up, and we even get a highlighter in there. What else we got? Tarte, Nabla. Nabla's an indie brand. Fenty, Patrick Ta. I haven't used this one in a really long time. but not today. The Jaclyn, if we go up here, here's some cream bronzers. I don't really think I'm going to use a cream bronzer today, so I guess I will stick with this one from Glamlight. Okay, now let's choose a blush. So I have all the e.l.f. Putty blushes here. Tower 28 back here. I don't want to do a cream blush. I have the LYS cream blush back here. I want to do something that's a powder, and I have some more blushes back there. We could do Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath is still a really large indie brand. Oh, and then here's the BH Cosmetics, the Doja Cat blushes. You know, I really like these blushes, so I'm gonna grab, which one is this one? Let's see. Let's put this down. Which one did I pick up? Oh yeah, I'll take this palette. This one is called the Flora Rose. So we'll use this one today. All right, now let's get our basket and let's go over here so that we can pick, not the lippy. We're gonna need to pick a highlighter. A lot of highlighters. And I know that I'm gonna be using the Nomad Cosmetics Snow Whistler palette. So which highlighter would look good with that? I'm thinking something a little more icy, a little more silver leaning, silver pink leaning. So we got a lot of Wet n Wild. These are all Wet n Wild back there. Kaleidos over here. This one from Gourmand Girls. So let's look at this one. I think I could use this one. Yeah, I'll take this one. This was from their Christmas or holiday collection in 2021. Bold and Brilliant, we'll take this one. All right, so now we are in my filming room, and this is the eyeshadow palette I want to film with today. This is the Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge palette, and in case you are unfamiliar with it, let me go ahead and open it up. And that's what we'll be working with today. All right, now I have a sea of eyeliners and mascaras. Let's see, I know I used the Thrive one kind of recently on camera, but I don't really have a lot of indie. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do. I want to wear this one from Uoma Beauty by Sharon C. This is a line that went to Walmart, the Batter Boom Au Naturel Volumizing Mascara. I actually really like this one, so we'll use this one for mascara today. And as far as eyeliners go, I'm gonna just pick and choose them as I need them, but of course I will focus on like my ColourPop or Lethal Cosmetics eyeliners, anything that's not like e.l.f. or Wet n Wild or NYX, because you guys know I love those eyeliners. I have some from Shop Miss A here that I really do enjoy, so we'll see what the look calls for, but it will for sure be an indie brand. Now, as far as lipstick goes, I'm always reaching for this. This is a ColourPop Lippy Stick Stash Cup, and I'm also reaching for the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stains, but I won't be using the e.l.f. ones today. I might be using some of my BK Beauty lip liners and lipsticks in today's video, or Kaleidos. I haven't dipped into those in a while, so let me see once I get done with the look, and we'll leave it to then to determine which lippy I want. Oh, the Glamlight back there from the Happy Hour collection. We got a lot to choose from. All right, so let's start with the Tatcha primer. So you can clearly see I am almost done with this. And as soon as I get done with it, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it because I love Tatcha products. I use Tatcha skincare pretty regularly in my routine. Actually, one of my most favorite things from Tatcha is their sunscreen. And that sunscreen is really good for those of you with oily skin. I would highly recommend checking that one out, even for those of you with normal skin, maybe bordering on dry. But I feel like it's a kind of like a mattifying sunscreen. Still provides hydration, but it gives such a smoothing effect. And this silk canvas, oh, it just feels so good. All right, so let's dive on into the LYS Triple Fix Foundation. Once again, I am shade LG6. This is a little bit on the darker side, like slightly darker than I am right now. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics and Iggy collaboration makeup sponge. This is a really pretty foundation. I just feel that it doesn't always last as long as I need it to. Like, I feel like I can just get a good 8 hours and then it starts showing its signs of wear. But I mean, it looks really nice for those 8 hours, but I need at least 10. But I still enjoy wearing it. I still do wear it. You can kind of see that, yeah, it is a little bit, like, ever so slightly too dark, which I don't mind. I actually don't mind if my foundation is a smidge darker than my skin tone. I kind of feel like it helps to cover up imperfections a little bit better. If it's slightly too dark, I'm making it work. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the lighter concealer. This is also from LYS, and this one is in the shade LG3, and I'm going to use this under my eye area. And I'm also going to use it like right here in the center of my forehead, a little bit down my nose. Just the areas that I'd like to brighten. Let me know if you picked up this concealer after all. I did do a review over the 12-hour wear test. And I liked it. I've been wearing it a few times since that video, and it's really been working out well. Been trying it with different setting powders, and so far so good. I have not tried it with the setting powder that I'm going to wear it with today, which is the one from Thrive Cosmetics. So we'll see how that's going to go, but I have high hopes that everything will be fine. It's a nice hydrating concealer. It's a very lightweight concealer, and I think it complements the foundation really nicely. So now I'm going to go in with the shade LN6, same concealer, but I use this just to spot conceal right here on the sides of my cheeks. That's where I have old acne scars and minor discoloration. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Thrive Cosmetics. This is the HD, or what is it? The Filtered Effects Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. And I have the shade Translucent. I love the packaging on it because it keeps it really nice and neat. And then you have that little netting right there. Pat out any creases before you set your under eye area. Now I'm going to go ahead and just set my T-zone. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with the LYS. This is the Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to apply this to the perimeter of the face. And I'm using this Lunar Beauty double-ended brush. And actually, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a change to the bronzer. I'm going to use this one from Lunar Beauty. I forget about this one, the Outer Dimension Face Palette. That palette has some setting powders, and it's definitely a contour bronzing palette. And I haven't dipped into it in a while, so I want to use that today. This is a good setting powder if you want something lightweight, translucent. Actually, it does come in several different shades, but this is a nice one. Okay, so now let's dive into Outer Dimension over here. And you can see what I mean about the different like highlighting powders and then of course the different contouring powders. So I'm just going to be focusing mainly on these two shades right here for bronzer slash contour. And I'm going to start first with the deeper one. The deeper one is called Tan Sky. And I'm going to be taking that shade on this Lunar Beauty F3 brush. I love the warmth that it gives. Really, really nice. Okay, now with the same brush, I'm going to go into Bronze Sky, which is slightly lighter. You know, I tried to pull my hair back like really quick with these little clips and it still ends up getting everywhere. This is not the finished look of my hair for today. I just got my little clips to pull it back and I guess I didn't do that good of a job. I thought I did, but little baby hairs just flying all around. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade, and I'm just gonna use it to contour really quickly the sides of my nose. I'm never really too precise when I add bronzer or contour to my nose. I mean, I know I probably should be. That's the point, but just wanna give it some color and make it appear not as long. Okay, so I'm going to put this one off to the side. Now we're going to dip into blush. Which one did I? Oh, yeah. Doja Cat and BH Cosmetics right here. So I think I'm going to just focus on, these two shades. This is like a really light pink. And then this is obviously a darker one. I'll be using the Refer 04 to apply. I'm gonna start first with the lighter one. So I'm sure you guys already heard the news about Makeup Revolution buying out BH Cosmetics. I am not the most thrilled about that news. I'm not a big fan of Makeup Revolution. I mean, there's just a few things that I have from them in my collection. Definitely don't really like the eyeshadow palettes too much, but some are good. Like the Emily palette, I liked that one. The Soph palette, I thought that was pretty good as well. But that's about it, guys. I mean, I have a setting spray that I seem to enjoy, a concealer that I seem to enjoy. You know, the foundation was okay, but that's about it. You know, I'm not really big on their eyeshadow formula, so it's gonna be real interesting to see what happens if they even keep the BH Cosmetics name, because I don't know. I really have no idea. I mean, you would think that they, you know, maybe would keep it and keep producing, you know, the same quality, the same formula. I just have a very strong feeling that BH is not going to be the same. It's definitely going to change, and unfortunately I don't see it changing for the better, you know? I think it's going to become one of those like a fast fashion but a fast makeup brand, kind of like the way, you know, Makeup Revolution is. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to want to try it out, obviously. I will try it out for you guys, but that was a bit of a disappointment. And one of y'all had already said back when I did my BH Cosmetics is going out of business or going bankrupt video, a few of y'all mentioned that in the comments, that you had heard that Makeup Revolution was indeed, you know, going to be buying them out, and you guys were right. And so I had always had that in the back of my mind that, yeah, they probably were going to get bought out by them. And now it seems to be 100% true. So I don't know. We'll see. I know the palettes that I recently tried that were released over in Europe from BH Cosmetics, they weren't up to par. The only one that was really decent was the Lunar New Year 2022 Edit palette. Other than that, the Moon palette and the Sun palette, they were pretty disappointing. So if that quality is what Makeup Revolution is going to be producing, you know, with their new acquisition of BH Cosmetics, then that's not going to be something that I'm going to want to be purchasing. So, okay, I love this. Love this blush. One of the better things to come out of this BH Cosmetics and Doja Cat collaboration. Now let's move on to highlighter, and we're going to go in with this one from Gourmand Girls. I think I'm going to do this one. This is the one that leans a little more like a bluish green. Let's see, let me swatch it on the back of my hand. You can kind of see it's definitely more icy, maybe a little bit of a blue in there, not so much green. So I think I'm gonna go with this, but then there's also the pink one. I think I'll do a combination of both of these. And I'm gonna use the AOA Studio F19. I always wanna call this the F13. I'm starting first with the pink. And I'm gonna place that down here. Now I'm going to go into this shade, and I'm going to focus that one up here and a little bit above the brow bone. Do a little bit on the tip of my nose and up here, Cupid's bow, chin. Now I'm going to go back in with my blush brush and just lightly blend. Okay, I love this. Definitely nice and glowy cheeks. Where is my, the setting spray? Okay, I'm gonna go in with ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I love this one. It's so hydrating, so cooling. It gives a nice subtle glow to the complexion. Alright guys, I'm gonna pop off camera, just take care of the brows because I think that's the only thing that I don't have anything from an indie makeup brand. Well, I have some Juvia's Place, but it's not really red. It's more of like a natural brown. So I'll let you know what I go in with, but let me take care of my brows off camera and then we'll be right back to start playing with the Nomad palette. Alright guys, so brows are on, eyeshadow primers on. So for brows, nothing is indie makeup brand related. NYX Lift and Snatch and Benefit Precisely My Brow 2.75. And this one is in the shade, what shade did I pick up? I have two different ones. This one is Caramel. The eyeshadow primer I'm using is the Juvia's Place I Prep I Prime eyeshadow primer in the shade 1. Let's dive into Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge eyeshadow palette. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I don't want to repeat like the looks that I did with this one. I know I did like 4 looks with this one, and to be honest, I don't remember. I know I did something with the blues, obviously something with the greens, and I don't want to repeat those looks. So let me take a look to see what I did back then. I kind of want to pack on either the blue. Let's do that. I'm going to pack on the blue on the lid, and then I'm going to use this shade to kind of blend it out, and then we'll go from there. And I'm going to take Snowmad on an Udin's Eye. This is the FR3. I'm going to just start placing that there. Now, I did switch camera lenses. So if it looks a little different, actually it might look a little better. That's why. This is the one that really zooms in the most. The only reason I don't use this like every single time I do an eye look is because sometimes it gets out of focus and then I don't know, and then you're watching a video that's out of focus and that's really annoying. But it's actually a really good lens. It's just the focus, like it picks up like this part and focuses on that, then my eye. I did get a little bit of fallout. Hopefully I can flick that away. All right, now on a Refer 14, I'm picking up the lighter blue. That one's called Snow Bunny. And I'm just gonna do one eye on camera and then I'll take care of the other eye off camera. Love that. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of Snowmad, like a little bit more, whatever was left on the brush. And I'm just gonna blend. Love these 2 shades. Creates a very nice gradient. Beautiful. Look at that blue. Now what I want to do, I've used this blue before. Well, I've used everything, but blue is stunning. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it. I think I want to go in with this shade and I want to apply that in the center and also in the inner corner. But first, let me go down to the lower lash line, and I think what I'm gonna do is use this on the lower lash line. Let's try that out. The shade is called Black Comb, and I'm gonna take it on a damp Refer 26. I just use setting spray. I pick up the product first and then I go in with some setting spray. I'm using the ColourPop one that I had up here. But this is a beautiful shimmer shade. This definitely looks great like all over the lid. Look at that sparkle. Amazing. Now I'm gonna go in with that white shade Powder Specialist, taking it on a damp Refer 21. Look at that. The shift. So pretty. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette. Same shade on a damp BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that same shade and add it right up here to the brow bone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some eyeliner, and then of course I'm going to go in with the Uoma Beauty by Sharon C Level Up Mascara. And I'm gonna do the other eye, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look, and then we'll pick out a lip color. Alright guys, so the eye look is complete and I absolutely love it. Of course I went in with the mascara I told you I was going to use. I used a ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Amethyst Hour for the lower waterline. And then I just tight lined the upper lash line with this one from Juvia's Place. It is their Eyeline I Define Pen Liner in the shade Black. And this is what we got going on. Now we gotta do a lip. And I told you guys that I thought I was gonna be using a BK Beauty lippy, and I think I'm going to because I think pink lips would complement the blue. So let's see, I have their lip liners right here. I think I'm gonna use this lip liner. This one is in the shade, what shade is it? Sweet Pea. And guys, I did do a video where I swatched all of these. So I'll have it linked in case you're curious. She did have them on sale during Valentine's, so hopefully y'all were able to pick them up and try them out because I really do love the formula, both the lip liner and the lipstick. So Sweet Pea for lip liner, and for lipstick, yeah, this is the one I was thinking. This one is called Self Love. The packaging of these lipsticks is so luxe. It's that magnetic closure. There's a nice little weight to it too, and I love that it's like a nude pink component. Really nice, really comfortable lip formula. And these do last a good while on the lips. You're gonna need to touch up like after lunch or after dinner, but I love the shades that she included. And they're all really pink leaning, like nude shades. And I love that. I think this lip color complements the blue, something a little more toned down, and then we're like really bright and fun up here on the top. All right, guys, so I just need to give my face a spritz one last time with this ColourPop Pretty Fresh. I like the way this smells too. And let me just pat everything in. And this is the completed look. I'm ready. I'm ready to go get my manicure done. I'm gonna be doing that a little bit later today. And I'm gonna have a big lunch today, a huge lunch today, actually. We're doing like a seafood feast. I cannot wait. And this is the look. This is the look for the day. Don't be surprised if my next video, I'm wearing this makeup because I do need to film my February favorites video, and I think I'm gonna film it today while I have this nice makeup on. But let me know your thoughts, guys. I did a full face, minus the brows, of indie makeup brands. I love trying indie makeup brands. I love when they release especially a lot of gorgeous eyeshadow palettes like this one from Nomad Cosmetics. This one they did send me. This was my very first PR palette from Nomad Cosmetics. So thank you so much, Felicia and Auntie, the owners, for sending this palette my way, and just everything else that I tried. I'm so glad that I remembered this palette. I hadn't used it in so long, but this is a good one from Lunar Beauty if you want like a contour and a highlight palette. When I reviewed this palette, I even did an eye look using these shades. So I really got good use out of this palette and just everything. I love the way the entire makeup looks. It is unfortunately a very ugly, cold, rainy day. So I'm gonna change out of this. I'm gonna put like a nice cozy sweater on and start editing this video so that you guys can hopefully watch it on Sunday morning. I wanna thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.